Right now, the average new truck costs over $65,000. That is not a truck. That is a mortgage with 4 wheels and a tailgate. And here is what nobody tells you. The moment that warranty expires, you are one sensor, one failed module, one software glitch away from a repair bill that wipes out your savings. People are paying $800 a month for a truck that loses 20% of its value the second they drive off the lot. 7-year financing on a vehicle packed with technology designed to fail right after the coverage ends. But while everyone is chasing the newest model and the biggest screen, there are 3 trucks sitting out there right now, on Craigslist, at small used lots, in quiet driveways that you can buy for under $12,000 and drive for the next 20 years without a single major repair. These are not lucky trucks. These are trucks that were engineered in an era when manufacturers competed on how long something would last, not how many subscription features they could charge you for after you bought it. Today, we are counting down the 3 cheapest, most reliable trucks ever built. Let's get into it. Number 3 is the first-generation Toyota Tundra. And before anyone skips ahead because they only buy American, the engineering story behind this truck is worth every second. The heart of this truck is the 4.7-liter I-Force V8. And here is what most people do not know. This engine was not originally designed for a pickup truck. It came from a heavy-duty SUV platform built to handle extreme stress, extreme heat, and extreme mileage in some of the most demanding conditions imaginable. When Toyota moved it into the Tundra, they did not redesign it to cut costs. They over-engineered everything around it: the cooling system, the motor mounts, the entire drivetrain, to handle more punishment than this truck would ever realistically face on an American road. The result is an engine where 300,000 miles is not a milestone. It is just the beginning. These engines regularly push 350,000 and 400,000 miles without losing compression, without burning oil, without the internal wear that destroys other engines at half that mileage. But the engine is only part of the story. This generation of Tundra was built in the last era where Toyota engineered a truck to a standard, not a price point. Close the door on one of these trucks and feel the weight of it. The hinges are heavy. The door latches with a solidity that modern trucks simply do not have. The seat frames are thick steel. The body panels have a density that disappeared from the market when manufacturers started shaving cost out of every component to protect profit margins. The frame was designed with a 25-year work life in mind, not a 7-year financing cycle. Now to what you need to check before you buy one. Timing belt first. This engine runs a belt, not a chain. Every 90,000 miles, it needs to be replaced. Budget $600 to $900 for that service. If the seller cannot tell you when it was last done, pull that cost directly off the asking price. A broken timing belt on this engine causes serious internal damage and 0 warning before it happens. Frame second. Get underneath and look at the area where the rear leaf springs mount to the frame. In salt-heavy states, this specific zone is known to rust structurally. Not surface rust, but the kind that compromises the frame itself. A clean frame means you have found a truck built to outlast almost everything on the road. A heavily rusted one is a deal breaker regardless of price. Size third. Be honest about your needs. This truck is slightly narrower than a modern American full-size and is not built for massive trailer loads, but for hauling lumber, tools, a boat, or just daily driving with real capability. It is everything you need with none of the complexity you do not. A clean first generation. Tundra is available right now for $8,000 to $12,000. At that price, you are buying 250,000 miles of proven reliability at a fraction of what a new truck costs to finance for a single year. This is a truck you buy once and stop thinking about. Number 2 is the 2004 to 2008 Ford F-150, and the engine choice here is everything. Pay close attention because this generation came with multiple V8 options, and only one of them belongs on this list. The engine you want is the 4.6-liter, 2-valve Triton V8, not the 5.4. Here is exactly why. The 5.4-liter 3-valve got all the marketing in this generation. More horsepower, more torque, more impressive on the spec sheet. And that is precisely why so many people bought it. And precisely why so many of those owners ended up with repair bills they never expected. The 5.4 3-valve has a documented spark plug problem where the plug sees into the head at high mileage and break during removal, turning a routine $150 tune-up into a 1,500 extraction job. It also has known cam phaser failures and timing chain tensioner issues that can cost thousands to address. These are not rare edge cases. They are common, documented failures across this engine family. The 4.62 valve has none of those problems. It is a simpler architecture. 2 valves per cylinder, no variable cam timing, no phaser system. The spark plugs come out cleanly. The timing chain is robust. It produces strong, low-end torque that makes it feel effortless under a real load. And it does all of that for 250,000 to 300,000 miles without needing internal repairs. Transmission paired with it. The DO 4R70 or 4R75E automatic is one of Ford's most proven and inexpensive to service units. Every independent shop in the country has rebuilt hundreds of them. Parts cost almost nothing. Labor is straightforward. Even a worst-case full rebuild runs a fraction of what modern transmissions cost to repair. This generation of F-150 also got a genuine structural upgrade over its predecessor. Stronger frame sections in key areas, a bigger cab, and a refined suspension that makes it more comfortable to live with daily, while keeping the genuine half-ton capability that makes it a real working truck. Here is what to inspect before you buy. Brake lines. Run your hand along the lines under the frame. On trucks from the Midwest and Northeast, corroded brake lines are common, and they are a safety issue, not just a maintenance item. Stainless steel replacements run $400 to $600 installed. If they need it, take that cost off the price. Rear door seals on supercab models. The rubber seals on the rear doors of this body style are known to allow water intrusion over time. Pull the rear floor mat and press on the carpet. Wet carpet leads to mold under the flooring and can damage electrical components mounted low in the cab. Fixable, but not free. D-system if equipped. Engage it fully before you buy. Run through 2H, 4H, and 4L. Listen for grinding. Feel for hesitation. A transfer case that has not been used in years can develop seal and actuator issues. Confirm it works, or use it as a negotiating point. A clean 2004 to 2008 F-150 with the 4.62 valve is available right now for $6,000 to $10,000. Full-size American truck. Real towing, real payload. Extended or crew cab room, for less than most people put down on a new truck deposit. Number 1. The gold standard. The truck you buy today and potentially never replace. The 1999 to 2006 Chevrolet Silverado GMT 800 generation. And if you find a GMC Sierra from these same years, identical truck, identical everything, different badge. Buy either one without hesitation. The engine is the reason this truck sits at number 1. The 5.3-liter LS-based V8, or the 4.8-liter in base trim, is one of the most fundamentally overbuilt V8 engines ever put into a consumer vehicle. The LS architecture was General Motors engineering an engine platform as if they had one shot to define their entire performance future. They built it with power reserves so far beyond what a half-ton pickup ever actually needs that it spends its entire working life operating well within its comfort zone. Over square bore, short stroke, pushrod design. This combination produces enormous torque at low RPM without stressing any individual component. The engine runs cool, runs clean, and maintains factory internal tolerances well past 250,000 miles when properly maintained. These engines do not burn oil. They do not lose compression. They do not develop the kind of accelerating wear that makes high-mileage engines from other manufacturers a liability. And critically, this generation does not have active fuel management. That is the cylinder deactivation system GM added in later years. In theory, it saves fuel. In practice, the lifters that manage cylinder deactivation fail catastrophically, destroying the camshaft and requiring full engine rebuilds at 80,000 to 120,000 miles on trucks that still have 5 years of payments left. The GMT 800 fires all 8 cylinders on every combustion event, exactly as they were designed. No lifter collapses, no premature camshaft wear, no $8,000 engine repair waiting for you at 100,000 miles. This is the sweet spot almost no other truck has ever occupied. Modern fuel injection, modern electronic engine management, genuine modern capability, combined with a mechanical simplicity that means almost nothing can go catastrophically wrong. The transmission, 4L60E or 4L80E, is the most widely understood and inexpensively rebuilt automatic transmission on the American market. Parts are cheap. Every shop knows how to work on it. A worst-case full rebuild costs $1,200 to $1,800, not the $4,500 to $6,000 that a modern 8 or 10-speed automatic costs to repair. Clean GMT 800 Silverado or Sierra is available right now for $8,000 to $13,000. For that money, You are buying an engine that was over-engineered from day one, a transmission the entire service industry understands completely, and a truck that is already proven across hundreds of thousands of real-world examples that it handles $300,000 miles of genuine daily use without falling apart. New trucks lose $12,000 to $15,000 in value in the first 2 years. This truck absorbed that depreciation 2 decades ago. What you are buying now is pure, proven, battle-tested machinery with no payments, no warranty anxiety, and no surprises. These 3 are the ones. Everything else is marketing, monthly payments, and a warranty that expires right before the expensive problems start.